The guitar of the month is the Jackson Kelly Brandon Ellis. It's got a gorgeous green crackle finish that goes all the way down the neck in the body. It's a set neck design with an ebony fretboard. And this is the first time I've not only heard this pickup, but also owned one. The Seymour Duncan Parallel Access. I'm having so much fun playing this guitar. I really didn't know what to expect with this guitar, especially since it's a pro model made in China, but it's buffed out very well, so it's a good slick neck. It doesn't feel sticky to me. It's very fast, very thin neck, classic Jackson feel. And the strap button is moved up compared to a normal stock Kelly, so I'm hoping that kind of helps keep the balance. It feels like it does. Like it sort of wants to neck dive, but it's not quite doing it. But I feel like if I fuck around a little bit, then it's probably going to start to go down just a tad bit. I noticed in some positions, it'll start to want to dive down as well. So there's that, but I don't know if it's really affecting my playing. It's keeping a good stance where I want it. I don't feel like I'm fighting the instrument, which is the important thing. But I think if I want to angle down and do some... It's going to want to dive down just a tad bit. So take that as you will. It's very reliable with sustain. Like, it just... without even overdrive. Alnico 5 magnet. Very reliable pickup. I sometimes want it to have a neck pickup, but I got a little used to it just being a bridge pickup. And the Floyd Rose is very responsive. It's a Floyd Rose 1000. It stays in tune very well too. I can fuck with it. wanted to highlight this guitar just because for some reason it's speaking to me. It's just so fun playing, and I feel like Marty Friedman playing this guitar, even though it's not quite the guitar that he played, but it's one pickup, and sadly they don't put Kaler fixed bridges on Jacksons anymore. I don't know why, but they just don't. I wasn't sure if I was gonna want the Floyd because I really don't care for Floyd Rose on every guitar, especially a Jackson. But I got used to it. It feels pretty good. I would prefer a fixed bridge because I like the angle of the neck and then the body going down instead of just being flat. It just feels good for rhythm for me. That's why I really gravitate towards a guitar with a hardtail. I will admit, however, that playing rhythm on this guitar, even with a Floyd, it feels pretty comfortable because the way your hand rests on this area of the body, I guess not your hand, like more or less your arm, but still, it almost gives that illusion that I'm playing on a hardtail because the way my arm is, where it's placed, so it's close. And at least I get a close feel to it. I pretty much have no complaints besides the input jack. When you plug a cord in, it just wants to fall out pretty much. You have to have this cord to your strap or whatever. It's just something that's very common for some odd reason with the Pro models made in China. It's just the jack that they're getting. It's not holding the cord in very well. That's the only complaint I really have with this instrument. And luckily that's an easy fix. It shouldn't have to be fixed, but at least that's simple. I'd rather have that than any other issue on this guitar, and luckily I'm not really having it. This thing is fun, very fast, sounds good. Very much having a blast with it. So this is why it is the Guitar of the Month